Welcome back to TylerMedeirosTV. Tonight, we dive into a chilling phenomena that has gripped the imagination of many: black-eyed children. These sinister beings, often described as children and teenagers with pale skin and pitch black eyes, are said to appear in the most unexpected places: hitchhiking on lonely roads, lurking in the shadows, or knocking at your door in the dead of night. The legend of the black-eyed children is rooted in tales of eerie encounters, where those who come across them often report an overwhelming sense of dread. They typically ask for help, seeking to enter your home or vehicle, but something about their presence feels deeply wrong. An instinctual warning that something is not right. But what happens when you ignore that instinct? Tonight, we'll recount a terrifying tale that might just leave you questioning every knock at your door. Meet Sarah, a young mother living in a quiet suburb. It was an ordinary evening, the kind where shadows stretched long and the world outside grew eerily still. Sarah had just put her 2 children to bed when suddenly a knock shattered the silence. Curious but cautious, she peered through the peephole and was met by the unsettling sight of 2 children, 1 boy and 1 girl, standing on her doorstep. At first glance, they appeared innocent enough, dressed in simple clothes, but their faces were pale, almost ghostly. What struck Sarah most were their eyes, entirely black, void of any light. A chill crept up her spine as she recalled stories she'd heard about black-eyed children. But when she opened the door a crack, the boy spoke, his voice unnaturally calm. "Can we come in? We just want to use your phone." Sarah hesitated. Something about their demeanor felt off, like they were pushing against the edges of reality. "It's late, kids. Where are your parents?" she replied, trying to keep her voice steady. The girl looked down, her hair falling in front of her face, as she whispered, "They're just around the corner. We need help." The boy's gaze remained fixed on her, those empty eyes boring into her soul. The oppressive silence thickened as Sarah's instincts screamed at her to shut the door. But their pleading expressions tugged at her heart, an eternal battle raging within her. Finally, she managed to say, "Maybe you should wait for your parents outside." As she began to close the door, the boy's voice turned icy. "We can't wait outside. Let us in. We won't hurt you." The insistence in his tone sent shivers down her spine. Suddenly, the lights flickered and a low growl emanated from her dog, who had been watching the scene unfold from the shadows. Feeling the overwhelming urge to protect her children, Sarah swung the door shut, making sure she locked it. But as she leaned against the door, her heart racing, she heard the children's voice grow more frantic. "Please, we need your help. Let us in." The desperation turned to anger, and then to something more sinister. The boy would say, "You'll regret this." Terrified, Sarah rushed to check on her children, only to find them sleeping soundly, blissfully unaware of the terror at the door. But when she turned back to the window, her blood ran cold. The children had vanished. In their place, shadows loomed, their black eyes glinting in the moonlight as they retreated into the darkness. That night, sleep eluded Sarah. Every creak of the house, every whisper of the wind felt like the children were still there, waiting for their chance. And when dawn finally broke, she thought the nightmare was over. But as she checked her phone, a chill gripped her heart. Her friend had sent her a photo from the night before, a photo taken during a neighborhood watch meeting. In the corner, barely visible, were the 2 children, their eyes blacker than the shadows they stood in. Sarah's encounter with the black-eyed children was just the beginning of a terrifying journey, one that would forever haunt her. The legend of these children lingers, a chilling reminder of the unknown that exists just beyond our doorstep. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more. Until next time, remember, stay curious and keep exploring the unknown.